Okay, so I can't even front right now. I am very, very, very hyped to talk about this series. I've talked about it before, but as of the recording of this video, I am up to date with the latest episode, episode 18. And this one blew my expectations out the water. Like, I read the first volume a while back, and I seen the first couple episodes, and I talked about it before, but catching up, woo, you giving me Hunter x Hunter vibes, you giving me a little, maybe a dash of Yu Yu Hakusho, and just all around absolute ufotable greatness, studio ufotable. And I'm talking about that Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba greatness, baby, okay? Greatness. Let's jump into it.
Whether Facebook, Twitter, or the two, make sure to steer clear, cause I'm coming through like...
Now, I'm sure everybody by now has heard of this series. Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba, main character Tanjiro, his sister was turned into a demon, and he's on a quest to basically turn her back to normal. His whole family was devoured besides his sister, so it's very important to him. He meets up with a guy, Urokodaki, which kind of trains him essentially to become a demon slayer so that he could go out there, slay demons, and find some sort of cure or some sort of answer to heal his sister Nezuko. But boy, just giving that small description, which of course the first few episodes or so deals with, like, you know, primarily that, and it's still an ongoing thing throughout the series, but that doesn't do it any justice. I'm not even gonna lie. Between the cast of characters, it's not a giant cast of characters, but the cast of characters that we slowly get throughout the series, the main character in particular not just being a generic, hey, I like to eat, which, don't get me wrong, we love those characters, the Gokus and Luffys of the world, but if I was to immediately compare Tanjiro to any character in Shonen Jump, he absolutely gives me that Gon Freaks from Hunter x Hunter vibe all the way, because I believe he's searching for a man, well, we'll call him a man, he's a demon named Muzen, if I'm not mistaken. Forgive me if I'm pronouncing it wrong, but he's looking for him because this one demon is the only demon that they've known thus far that can turn humans into demons, and they're trying to see, hey, can he turn my sister back into a human? And man, let's talk about, first of all, I guess the final selection in the beginning, where we start to get introduced at the very least to some of the other main cast of characters besides Tanjiro. Now, of course, we had the training stuff where Tanjiro had to slice through that boulder. Dope, cool, very detailed. Like, you know, a lot of people complain that shonen anime, shonen manga, they just glaze through things and it's power up this, power up that. So the first few episodes, of course, primarily focus on Tanjiro training to slash a boulder to see if he's worthy of going into final selection. He does that, cool, gets to final selection, and I'm not gonna lie, it's a very short-lived little arc or whatever, a few episodes, but final selection alone is already a hooker. And boy, that didn't come out right, but we'll roll with it, because I'm not gonna lie, and I know I've said I'm not gonna lie a lot, but I'm not gonna lie, okay? This series, oh man, the final selection where we have that giant demon that essentially he has it out for Urokodaki, and he wants to eat and devour any of the students that come from that camp in particular, but he's been around for quite some time. He didn't even realize what era it was. To see Tanjiro, the way he already had developed from all the training that he did with Urokodaki, which the pacing, that's how I feel about the pacing. It's just been really flawless. Studio ufotable, the art and animation, I don't need to go into that either, just absolutely breathtaking. But we do final selection, we see Tanjiro develop, he's able to take down a very, very nasty demon, and it slowly starts setting the tone for where we're gonna go. This series is violent, this series is hype, Tanjiro's unpredictable, and that's one of the reasons why I compare Tanjiro to Gon. Because Gon Freaks is an unpredictable main character. He's not going to do exactly what you expect him to do. He's not always going to be the most righteous. And we haven't seen Tanjiro just yet do anything that is like, whoa. But I've seen inklings when he's seen his people, some of the demon slayers, get just straight up massacred there on the trees or whatever, which is later on in the series. But you could tell that there's some unpredictability to him on top of the way he moves with his water style. It's just freaking insane. So final selection sets off the tone. We get introduced to Zenitsu and a couple other characters. And I gotta ask the question already. Who is your favorite thus far up to episode 18 of the Demon Slayers that we've been introduced? Or hell, if you're a big fan of Muzen, go ahead, say him too. But of the Demon Slayers that we have so far, which is Tanjiro, Zenitsu, Inosuke, and we just got introduced to a new one. I'm not sure of his name, to be honest with you, but it's too early to really judge whether he'd be in my faves or not. Hands down, Zenitsu is, oh my god, it's taking the Usopps of the world, the Krillins of the world, and I'm not gonna lie, it's polishing them and making it just so, like, anime with comedy. It's a hit or miss. You'll have some Gintamas, you'll have some Golden Boys, and then you'll just have some ugh. And Zenitsu being so scared is one of the greatest things that I love. I'm not gonna lie, when Zenitsu is scared, because, you know, again, even though Final Selection, which it's also interesting, like, we don't immediately get all the main characters straight up in the beginning of the series. We get Final Selection, we get Tanjiro going on a couple missions, the one in particular where he meets Muzan for the first time, and Muzan scratches the guy in the crowd and shit like that. Like, this dude is a nasty dude, and he's obviously the main villain thus far, of what we know anyway, of the series. But it's like, so he's a demon and he's doing all these wicked things, but he also has a human family, a wife and a daughter. What the heck is going on? But back to Zenitsu, because I'm all over the place. Zenitsu, man, it's taking again that archetype of an Usopp or a Krillin, that, you know, they're in this fantastical adventure with all of these people that are super powered, and they call him the weirdo for being scared of all this shit. But I think most of us, if we were in Zenitsu's shoes, we'd kind of be scared too, because Zenitsu, even the way he became a demon slayer, bro, that it was like some chick bamboozled him for his bread, and then to pay off his debt, he went with some old man to train, and he was scared to death, and the lightning turning his hair blonde. Zenitsu's that one friend, right? Let's just say you and your boy is walking down a dark alley in the middle of the night. Zenitsu's going to be, you know, your friend is going to be scared shitless, right? You're going to be like, whatever. But when push comes to shove and he needs to save or protect somebody, and of course he needs to be knocked out, which is crazy, right? I wonder when he's going to get over that. But he comes through. Like when we get to the point of the box with Nezuko, he didn't even know why Tanjiro this whole time, even though he could tell, he didn't know why. Why does Tanjiro have a demon inside this box, and why is he carrying it around? But he was enough of a friend that when we get introduced to Inosuke, the dude with the boar mask that kind of looks like a chick underneath it, he protects that box even if it's getting stomped out, getting the crap beat out of him. And that's when I knew Zenitsu's a real one. Because if somebody is that scared that Zenitsu, he'll grab a little kid. And of course, before that, we even had seen that he fell asleep and sliced that spider demon in half or whatever. It was freaking crazy. It kind of also gives me like Usopp meets Teen Gohan, or young, you know, Gohan, like when he blows up mad and he loses himself for a moment. Little Gohan, I guess, whatever. Kind of gives me that vibe, but it's that he has to be knocked out, which is, again, freaking crazy. Zenitsu, absolute favorite character of mine of the series thus far. Although, now that we talk about Inosuke is pretty cool. I'd say right now my top three is Zenitsu, Tanjiro, Inosuke. And in case you haven't told, you need to watch this series. Like, I'm going to tell you guys right now, and that's why I'm talking about the characters, that's why I've been talking about the plot, just everything that we've seen thus far, the big battle that they've had in the mountains fighting these freaking crazy, which the character designs, the art, I can't stress enough, I absolutely love this series, but to top it all off, I gotta say, not only do I think that this is very, very high up in the running for best anime of 2019. I don't care. You're not gonna, oh, but what about this seinen? But what? No, you're not gonna tell me nothing. I know My Hero Academia season 4 is right around the corner and could give it a run for its money. But right now, Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba not only is in the running for best anime of 2019, I think hands down that this is going to go down as one of the best shonen anime of all time, period. I mean, period. Not just, well, you know, no, it is probably already on the road to top 10. Which, of course, there's still a bunch of variables that need to be ironed out. Like, we need to see, okay, how are they going to end season 1? Are we even going to get a season 2? Please, Ufotable, don't do me like this. I need a season 2. I know we still got like 6 more episodes to go, because I believe it was confirmed for 24, and we're on episode 18 right now. But I need season 2. I need season 3. I need this whole manga to be adapted. That's how passionate I am about it right now. I don't know if I'll wait for season 2, to be honest with you, because who knows when that'll come. I might, once the anime wraps up, just jump straight into the manga, because again, characters like Zenitsu, Inosuke being just a crazy freaking war-loving beast. He's like, the Vegeta of the group, I guess, in a way. Well, I don't know, because the new character, which I'm so excited to find out more about him. And then just Nezuko in general, like, she's been playing a little bit more of a back part, but I love that, because honestly, Nezuko's relationship with Tanjiro reminds me of me and my sister all the way. Like, you don't mess with my sister, you don't mess with her brother. You do that, you got a problem on your hands, bruh. And I love that. Honestly, there's not even one episode within these 18 episodes that I could say thus far that was like bad, that was a waste of time, that was poorly animated. None of that. It just, everything has been on par. Like, right now, this is becoming a new favorite of mine. Like, the way I felt about Magi back in the day, if you've been a long time follower of mine, the way I felt about Hunter x Hunter, I 100% feel about Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba. I think that this is going to go down in history as one of the best shonen. I'm dead serious right now. Like, I'm not trying to overhype or sell it. I love this show critically and subjectively. It's freaking amazing. I mean, there's no shortcomings. Like, of course, you have one of the best studios of all time, Studio Ufotable, creators of Fate Zero and Fate Stay Night, Unlimited Blade Works. So you have the art and animation at some of the most impeccable levels you can get, the most talented staff. But then the story, it's like, it's still giving you some tropes. It's still giving you some fun stuff to have, a good time with. Like, again, Zenitsu being scared of shit, or Inosuke kind of just taking it overboard with fighting, or Tanjiro, which Tanjiro is a very awesome variable. Again, he's like a Gon Freaks. You don't know what this guy is going to do when he gets pissed off. Like when they're in that house that the demon keeps on tapping on the drums or whatever, even getting a little bit like, I get to a point where I kind of feel bad for the demons in the end. The way the story's written, it's like a lot of these demons, they had tragic pasts. Like that one demon that was tapping on the drums, the fact that he was bullied by his editor and like, he had a bad life when he was a human. Now that he's a demon, is like, and he's dying there and he's evaporating, the way that Tanjiro kind of just like blesses him, it's like, my dude, yo, I'm sorry I had to fuck you up, bro. And then the hunt for the 12 demons that are connected to Muzan, whether Tanjiro could get their blood or not, whatever's gonna happen, I'm so down for the road, for the long haul for this one. Like, I'm kind of curious, would you guys want me to talk more about this anime when I catch up, or when the anime ends? Would you want me to review the manga? Like, that's how serious I am. I know maybe it doesn't have the biggest fan base in the world yet, but this is just a gem. I'm really urging all of my subscribers that rock with my opinion, go check this one out. This is one of the most passionate that I felt for a shonen anime or shonen series in general in a long time. Like, when I read the manga, I knew that we were on to something good. When I saw the first few episodes and I knew Studio Ufotable was attached, I knew we were in good hands. When I caught up, I fell in love. Zenitsu's an awesome character. I love Nezuko. Tanjiro is a freaking amazing main character. Inosuke is a cool badass. And then we got another badass in the wings right now, the latest Demon Slayer that's chopping them up. Like, oh my god, even let's talk about quickly the demon that was doing the puppet strings. Like, it even takes, like, if you think about it, with the demons that we was in the forest with, that we're just wrapping up right now, it was essentially taking a domestic situation, but putting it in this fantastical, crazy demon scenario, because we had the two kids and the mom that was kind of being whatever, going through it with the dad and shit like that. So it's taking that whole scenario, but then implementing it in an insane story. Like, I just can't stress enough, go watch Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba. Do yourself a favor. It is like Hunter x Hunter. It has the quality of it. It has amazing cast of characters. It has incredible art and animation. The music is great too. Really cool moves. Zenitsu, Tanjiro, Inosuke as it stands right now. It has to be that. But kind of curious what you guys think. If you are a fan of Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba thus far, what is your favorite? Who's your favorite character, I guess? How long do you think it's gonna take? I mean, I guess that's an overall end game thing. Who knows how long to reach Muzan? Also, any predictions and theories? I want to talk about this series some more. So drop me a like if you want me to review more of this, and also leave me a comment if you think I should catch up to the manga once we wrap up the anime. I'm not going to catch up to the manga yet. I'm going to wait for the anime to finish, but I got to stress it again. Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba, absolute greatness. Probably might go down as one of my favorites, and it's definitely heading toward being a top shonen anime of all time, not just of this year, of all time. That is very, very big for me. I don't throw that around lightly. All of those compliments like that yeah, go check it out. But that's all I have for this one though. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you liked anything I had to say or enjoyed the video, drop me a like. I'd greatly appreciate it. And if you want more from me, make sure to subscribe. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram. Hit that bell to get all notifications. And if you want to follow any of my other social media, links in the description below. I'm ForneverWorld, and as always, people, have an awesome day. And remember the golden rule: anime and manga for life, boy. Bow. Have an awesome day. Can't forget the music though. Hold on, let me play y'all a little side. But that Demon Slayer Kimetsu no Yaiba greatness. Go watch it. Now let's listen to some tunes while you go grab the remotes or your computer and click that anime. I'm not gonna lie. Yo, I ain't paid to say this. I'm just saying, like, I really rock with it that heavy.
You never gonna fly, even if you try.